What's up, fight fans? And I'm back at it with another one here at Round One Sports Talk. Whoa, let's talk about it. We just finished watching the Naoya Inoue and Stephen Kubo Fulton fight, and man, was it everything it lived up to be. Okay, there were fireworks. There were interesting moments in the fight. So without further ado, let's talk about it. All right, I went live and kind of new to this, and I think I made the live a non-public live only for my subscribers. So like, I'm just like, whatever. So I'm making this video to go over what happened. And Naoya Inoue proved the naysayers and the doubters wrong. Just like all of us that believed that he would. We were trying to tell the world and tell everybody else that, yes, even though Kubo Fulton is a great fighter and he did stand a chance. He came in there tonight to fight. But it was evident in the first round that Naoya Inoue had his number. And he quickly went to work. The first round, there was a feeding out process. And there wasn't a lot of action. There was a battle for the foot placement. And that was going on in the ring. Once they started engaging, and by the third round, I think Naoya Inoue landed a significant punch on Fulton where that he said to himself, his power is real. As you can see in I think it was the second round, coming out of the second round, they zoomed in at Stephen Kubo Fulton's corner, and you can see him and his trainer having some words, and Stephen Kubo Fulton nodding his head. Now, I'm not sure what was said, but I think they started to realize the same thing every other fighter came to the realization once they were in the ring with Naoya Inoue. This guy is the real deal. He is for real. And by then, it's too late. You're in trouble. So for most of the part, I think Stephen Kubo Fulton was trying to figure Naoya Inoue out and his timing and where he can land his spots. Stephen Kubo Fulton had a couple moments in the fight where that he got a couple flash hits, right? But other than that, Naoya Inoue dominated this fight start to finish. He applied pressure, he applied his jab, he went upstairs, downstairs, he worked the body, he worked the head. Naoya Inoue took what Stephen Fulton gave him, and if he didn't give him anything, he worked around him and opened them up for his shots. He was always working. Stephen Kubo Fulton looked a little confused at certain points in the fight, and that's tough. That's tough for you as a fighter, for your ego, and that's tough, a big pill to swallow in the moment. To actually realize that everything you said and everything you said you were going to do, and you flew all the way out to Japan, and you were certain that there's no way this guy is faster than me, has better twitch muscles than me, can outpoint me. And like I said in my previous video, a lot of people were saying that the judges were fair, and I think that they were fair as well. And they said that Stephen Kubo Fulton can pull off a 12-round decision. And I said he needs to get there first. Listen, this was an epic performance for Naoya Inoue. He has proven, and I think this is going to catapult him to superstar status. Not only that, quickly, Top Rank and ESPN, they're all over it. Tapales, they had him at the fight in Japan for a reason. No sooner that he knocked out Stephen Kubo Fulton and he made him look average, which all the way up into this fight, him not fighting a black American fighter was going to be his kryptonite. And I try to tell you, he was just a fighter. Another fighter. He might be more, according to you guys, the more athletic guy. He didn't look like the more athletic guy in the ring tonight. And he didn't even look like the bigger guy tonight. They look about the same size to me. The height advantage didn't come into play. None of the things they said that was going to slay the monster came into effect. Okay? So, now Tapales gets in the ring. They had it all set up. He comes in. You know, his English ain't the best, but they told him backstage, just say, I want to fight the monster. Dare to be great. Listen, he uttered out those words. Naoya Inoue grabbed that microphone with those two belts just coming off of winning the WBC and the WBO. He ain't even thinking of a vacation. You know what he told them? Why don't we do this by the end of the year? We can have another big fight, Naoya Inoue and Tapales, by the end of the year to close out the year. And let's not forget, we still have in 4 days the Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford fight. Yes, we will talk about that. But for right now, this is Naoya Inoue's moment. This is his shine. This is why I make these videos. And Naoya Inoue has proven to everyone. He put on a boxing clinic and then he put them away. Okay? Listen, and I need not to remind you that Naoya Inoue came to terms with Stephen Fulton's coach in the rules, and he said, I will wrap my hands the way you would like me to wrap them. Matter of fact, he probably had somebody from Stephen Fulton's team wrap his hands. Listen, he didn't get here from loaded hand wraps. He didn't get here because of steroids. He didn't get it. He is in there competing just like everyone else. And he is showing the world that he is truly superior, and there are levels to this. Stephen Kubo Fulton's a great fighter, but there are levels to the game. And Naoya Inoue is just on a different level than all these guys. And I can see him closing out the year and taking them last remaining belts from Tapales, vacating no sooner than he gets them belts and moving up to 126. And if I was Stephen Kubo Fulton, in the mix of everything going on right there, right? While Inoue and Tapales fight for to unify, Stephen Kubo Fulton, with his record and his resume, should have no problem moving up to 126 and quickly contending for a title. Once he gets his hands on a piece of the 126 division titles, he will put himself in position so when Naoya Inoue is coming up the ladder, he can perhaps fight him at a bigger weight. And Stephen Kubo Fulton, he might have been a little bit depleted. You know what I'm saying? He might have felt that way. Or that's what he's going to say. That he couldn't, it was hard for him to make the weight or whatever later on and reveal some things. And they'll meet again at 126, and I look forward to it. Listen, it was an impressive night. Naoya Inoue was everything I said he was going to be. And I said, Naoya, and you guys too, my subscribers, thank you for watching the fight with me. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your donations. And I had an amazing night, and on to the next video. Like always, peace. Oh, one more thing. Wait, I'm sorry, before I end this video. Yo, Southpaw, what happened to your boy? Yo, you like to talk a lot about Naoya Inoue. You had a whole lot to say. Huh? I bet you was over there throwing up. I thought homeboy was a hype job. A hype job? You mean to tell me a hype job came in there and wiped your boy down? Okay? He out-jabbed him. He outworked him. He outbodied him. Outpowered him. He footwork, speed, twitch muscles, everything. He made him look average. And that's all the shit talking I'm going to do. And that's not towards Stephen Kubo Fulton. That is towards you in particular. Yo, you got a big mouth, man. And you like to talk about fighters that are real superior. This man right here, he's the real deal, right? And people like us know when we see it with our own eyes, a superior athlete, a superior fighter, and we weren't fooled. You know what I'm saying? Listen, he's the truth. Naoya Inoue, the monster. 4-division world champion, WBC, WBO champion. How you like those apples? Hold that.